studying ourselves. We would like to study everything except ourselves in the world. When we study ourselves, who am I? Through different ways, reading all the literatures, doing whichever way of we could get focused to know who I am. That is Swadhyaya. As more we get close to ourselves, who I am. So keeping ourselves busy in doing some type of austerity, not living the time with in imbalance, and then remaining busy in study of doing every day some literature reading again and again. My Guruji used to give us Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Upanishads. These are keep going on again and again to us many times. So keep knowing ourselves who I am. And third, Ishvara Pranidha. Very hard to explain. Let's do an experiment. Sit straight. And hold your nose. Once you hold your nose, your mouth open, is it? You start to breathe from the mouth. So just hold your mouth for a few moments too. Please close your mouth with the another hand fingers. Look at least I don't want anything else happen here. It's so nice to breathe, is it? Wow, so good. Tell me one thing. Did you ever pay even a single penny to anyone for this breath? It's a free input of the life in everyone from the universe. Okay, one thing, you have to give example sometime, otherwise it's not understood. And not only breath, among all the five elements from this universe, we are receiving for free. Do you, like somebody give you a chocolate, you say thanks 3 times, or any good gift you receive? We are receiving the gift of life every moment. Have you ever looked up to the universe and given any thanks or not? We take it for granted. If you don't give any more thanks, I will not talk to you from now onwards. I'll stop talking. Before going to sleep, will you give one thanks tonight at least?
Yes.
Okay, then I will talk. This attitude of gratitude of receiving the life from universe is Ishwar Pranidhana. Let's not take many things for granted. Our mother, how nicely she made us who we are today. We won't be in this world. These five elements from Mother Nature receiving every moment, we take them for granted. We were sitting with a teacher today, and he was talking about how to grow the kids, brought them into yoga and all. He said, our parents are scolding us doing this and that. He said, you're receiving everything from your parents and you're blaming on them. Can you reflect a bit? How much support you're receiving from your parents? You won't be able to be here who you are today. We take many things for granted in our life, which we shouldn't. If we able to develop this attitude of gratitude, this only one, Ishwar Prani Dhanadva, can bring you to Samadhi. Literatures are mentioning. This is Kriya Yoga. Any one you can lift and pick and follow can take us to the ultimate goal. Remember this takeaway today before you sleep. And maybe tomorrow also. And maybe when you wake up also. These 2 moments when you wake up and go to sleep, just a few moments. And and after some time, Such space, such area like the lap of the lap of the mother nature, and maybe one day a lap of Eric. We feel that feeling. Assisting, supporting unconditionally, when that happens, that what we would like to develop in among whoever easy to receive and respect this connection. Give them in that way. Not on our condition, never. What they would like to be. Being such humble, simple one who could offer and melt the way you would like to. You pour the water in any shape of the vessel, it takes that shape. Is it possible? I think it is. That is Kriya Yoga. Tapa Swadhyaya Ishwar Pranidhanani Kriya Yoga. He said, just do one thing and you will reach enlightenment. The word Kriya is again a work, a Kriya, the way it works to you. Kriya Yoga being used by different lineage and traditions also in our great lineage of Mahavatar Baba, where Yogananda Paramahansa wrote the book Autobiography of a Yogi. They have an amazing system, very nice system. They give different levels of techniques very nicely. Once you conquer one, they will give you next one. Then after that, there are again spatial techniques of breathing or awareness of energy, how it rises in the spine. Siddha tradition also, and so many tradition. This word Kriya Yoga is being used because it is activation of energy. Prana goes into the spine and moves on that way. Along with that, we are doing our best in our profession and techniques. So, as we're sitting, and many friends to those who we are dealing with, helping them in their practices, they're sitting too much. How to sit, that we need to tell them. In the sitting position, providing a natural curvature of the spine, if we apply, think as like a physiotherapist. So, avoiding the bad posture, first of all, as we go into their practical application in ourselves. A friend we were meeting with Ramnaji 2 days ago, he said, I have this problem and I'm like, I'd like to sleep on this side, but I'm feeling pain in my shoulder now. So I said, you know the cause already, so remove the cause. Just don't do that habitual pattern again. That's so hard to leave the habitual patterns. So bringing shape of the spine back to its normal form. That is a nice as a structure given by nature to us. So let's sit straight. So ask them to sit straight time to time. When we get support, we start to get lazy. So he said, when we start meditation, we are the mark of exclamation. And slowly with time, we become question mark on our meditation also. So if you want to be an answer, become mark of exclamation again. There's a sutra. Shraddha Veera Smriti Samadhi Pragya Purva Itaresha. What is first? Satdha, Satya ki dharana, the belief for the truth. Take your time to understand what the truth is. No need to go for any belief anyhow. Take your time. Satdha, belief of the truth. When you find the truth, this is your truth, practice for it. Shraddha, Virya. If you believe that this is the true thing, you get enthusiastic. You get energetic to performing it again and again. You won't become question mark. You remain the answer all the time. Shraddha Virasmriti. Then you remember it all the time, but you're going. You're very clear. This is my aim. This is my focus. My focus is to give the best to the person I'm going to serve. No matter what Eric has to do, let it do. I have put my caution. If they don't go, I will sue them in my heart. I think Eric won't let you do that. Will provide you before you need it. So, Shraddha Veera Smriti, you remember all the time that thing? Shraddha Veera Smriti, Samadhi, when you remember it all the time, the one and only true energy, the truth, Samadhi, that will happen. So, we're talking about normal curvature of the spine, how it is. Try to bring it to the normal. But when you go to some of the practitioners to whom you are dealing with, they lose that curve. So for them, you make them stand against the wall. When you make them stand against the wall by the heels touching on the wall, they are being pushed forward by the wall because of whatever the bad curve it is coming. Or ask them to lean forward. As they lean forward, simply by moving the hand on the spine, you will find which side the wrong curve is going. And then you have to give particular asanas to strengthen them. The antagonistic muscles supposed to be strengthened. So first way to assess, make them stand against the wall and press against the wall, the heel, head, shoulders, and the hips. They might be pushed forward to the shoulders because the hunchbacks start to happen. That need to give all the exercises of simple cobra pose and bring it back again and again, or different alignments, or change the shape of their chair. A very simple exercise, especially for the neck, shoulder, and sometimes tingling and shoulder and hands start to come problem. Happened with me. I was, I think, somewhere in 2010, 12, went to do a retreat in Thailand. There's a small island, Koh Samui there. And after finishing that last night, something happened and I feel a pain in my neck. And I was not able to move the neck properly. So I was like, what to do? I reached the airport, supposed to come back to Singapore. Then I just did one exercise and that helped me and many after that. So the exercise was simple. I just went out. The airport of Koh Samui is really nice. It's like a retreat thing.